Hello, everyone. Look who I have here. I've got Gypsy Mama here. It's time to get to know you. This is long overdue. How are you doing?
I'm doing so great, and I am just like so excited. I could barely sleep last night.
How cute. Oh my God. I could feel and sense your energy yesterday too. Oh man, yesterday we gotta go over some of this retrograde stuff, the technical difficulties. Yesterday, insane. Our little chat here is supposed to happen yesterday,
Yeah,
but they're trying to stop us, but nothing is gonna stop us. So we're back.
nothing. No,
Here we are today.
exactly. And just even as you say that, I'm just like full body chills and
Awesome. Yeah, oh my gosh. Today, totally pumped for this to meet you. Oh my, I woke up because I know you did some healing for me last night. You, whatever you did, I woke up like ready to go. I went right out the door with
yeah.
my little dog, just power walking, come back. I got my ACENT coffee over here, which I'm still drinking.
Me too, girl. We're finally having a coffee together.
Our coffee together. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's I've been just so excited to meet you. Just this energy. I know I want to talk about this healing that you do. Was it Reiki or was this like a prayer?
Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to start calling it because it's evolved more from just Reiki. I'm
Yeah.
currently working on an angel healing course right now, and a really good friend of mine, which I'll be doing a show with her soon right away. She's the one who's like really taught me that there's so like Reiki can be done to anything, right? And I feel
Mhm.
like sometimes when I talk to people and I mention Reiki, a lot of people feel like it's something that they can't do. And
Right.
I truly believe that each and every one of us can do it because you're working with source energy, right? Directly from Mother, Father, God, Creator. Like it's pure channeling from Christ consciousness. And we
Yeah.
all have that ability. So, yes, I may be attuned to certain symbols, but it doesn't make me any better or, have a greater ability than anybody else, right? It's just, I think I've tapped into this like memory that I have of like, oh, I've done this many times before.
Yeah, it's coming back to you. You're because I think that that pineal gland that your third eye too is opening. You take good care of yourself. Yep, there you go. That is, oh my gosh. And I showed you my little setup, right? With all my
Yeah.
stuff, my coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first step I had, and I even went back to my little station, coffee station, ascent station, I call it.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Ascend,
that.
the ascending station.
Oh,
Because I go out the door. I just go right outside and there I go. And then I come back and I'm pumped for the day. I take all of it in the morning except the hemp, I take at night. I take a bunch of that at night.
good for
I take
sleep.
a couple doses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really helps. But you guys could do it however you want, but
Yeah.
it's really a game changer. It's wow.
Oh, oh yeah, it's so like I mean the products they're not really like new products to me, but when I heard Lance talking about them and I was like, there's still things that like he'll talk about and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that stuff.
I
And
know.
he knows like he's had so much passion, right? And it's like
Yeah.
he's not just trying to sell something. He's really
Oh,
trying to like inform and share people like the knowledge that he has. It's so awesome.
yeah, he's like the wise one. He has so much knowledge. He's a
Yeah,
teacher, like a natural teacher. No, it's awesome.
the
I
Knight of Cups, right?
yes, the
Yeah,
Knight of
Knight of Cups. Yeah,
coming in with a bunch of information.
yeah,
Yeah, and they're always on a white horse, those Knight of Cups, right?
yeah. Makes sense.
Makes
He is
sense.
the light.
Yeah, very smart, very of the light. Yeah, I thought that was a perfect fit with the cards for sure. I
So
gotta find one for you. We gotta
I
pull
would,
one.
oh, I would love
Yeah.
that.
You are the divine feminine. So, I mean, that high priestess card's beautiful. I could feel that. When I first saw you too, I was like, you just seem so familiar. And I can tell by someone's eyes, just like how old your soul is. I just know, like, oh, and
Yeah.
I feel talking about like natural medicine, holistic stuff. I feel like that you used to do that back, way back. You would heal people with all the natural things. And I know you love sage too.
Yeah.
You're in
Oh yeah. We
you're
both have our sage going.
I got the sage and the dragon's blood today. It's just, oh my gosh, I
I
am
love
in
it.
love with sage, but I have to. I have to do it. It has a lot of healing abilities, but I know that you definitely have been a natural healer in many, many lifetimes.
Yeah, it's so, I
Yeah,
love that you've been able to pick that up because I've always known that I was a really, really old soul. And then
yeah.
when I went into my Akashic records with Rebecca, I forget the exact amount, but I think it was like 310 times I've
Oh,
incarnated like all over the place, not just on Earth.
right.
And there's times where I have these memories of I had this really, really long hair and I lived out in the forest in this little cottage. And I'm just surrounded by all these herbs drying and jars of herbs. And, so you saying that is like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like a sanctuary, kind of like what you have behind you there. That's gorgeous. That's like your little area where you do your probably
Yeah,
your meditations. I could just picture you. Yep,
yeah.
and your zen. That's your zen right there.
Yeah, my plants have been so they're a therapy for me. Like not only are they a part of like grounding, but they really are a therapy. Like
Yeah,
they give me so much. I try to give them so much as well. It's a total give and take with them. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
it really is, and they give us energy too. The plants. I gotta bring more in here. I gotta get some plants more. Like that's a goal. Because
Yeah,
really, the energy, the frequencies they have, they come to us too.
they
So
do.
very healing, very healing.
Oh,
Flowers, I love flowers,
yes.
obviously.
I love how you have the flowers in the back too. It's such a beautiful, it's who you are, right? You've bloomed and
Yeah,
you
I
shine.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love color too, man.
You
It
know
makes
what? I
mhm.
wanted to speak with you about that because this is something that just came to me the other weekend. I was at like this little pop-up shop with my essential oils, and
Ah,
um I was wearing more color and I'm trying to wear more color. It's funny that this is what was calling me today, and of course because you're the bright light.
you're so sweet. And I actually had a similar, I should have, so, well, I do my morning workout in it, but it's a tie dye like that. It's so cute.
Ah,
I love tie dye.
yeah. And
Yeah,
so like for years, like I mean, if you look at my closet, it's literally everything is black. Like that's just my
yeah.
thing. But so I was having this conversation because she said something about she liked the color I was wearing, and it was like, thank you. And then I was like, it's like I got this download of um and not saying that you can't wear black, or I'm not trying to say any of those types of
I
things.
love
I
that.
don't have any I don't follow rules like that.
No,
But I
no.
feel like I got this download that like the amount of black that I wear and not embracing the color, I've been holding myself back. It's like
Yeah,
there's a part of me that I'm hiding. Because if you
yeah.
think about black, a lot of times it's like we're not comfortable, so we'll
Feel
wear
better
black,
like that. And it's
right? To
very,
like,
yeah, it looks dressy all the time, so why not? I love,
right.
that's my go-to, like, if the Queen of Ravens is coming,
Yeah,
I gotta wear black or brush her purple's her
the
color.
purple.
The black just looks classy. I just love it, or
Yeah,
a little black dress. Like you can't beat that, right?
no, not at all.
Yeah.
But
And color for sure. It that looks gorgeous on you. Blue, like I see you in blue, greens, and just anything. You would just shine in any color.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Green is like the color that's been calling me, and I've been
Looking.
working with Archangel Raphael a lot more. And the emerald green just keeps coming up in so many different areas of my life. One of the crystals I'm holding is
Nice. Beautiful.
um
Green would really suit you for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to embrace that now. So, and I think that you're a part of that because you're always so bright.
Well, we should go shopping.
Oh, that would
Yeah,
be so fun.
yeah, color. Because you got to think about it. Color is it's similar, kind of like how music will set your mood, right? So will color. Color puts you like I'm drawn to pink when I'm really happy, or yellow.
Yeah.
When I'm hyper. It just depends. And then
Yeah.
blue is calm. They all have different meanings too. There is spiritual meanings to color. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
that's why I wanted to talk to you about this, because I'm like, she's so intuitive, and I'm like, I know she's gonna have something really wise to say about that.
Your aura too. I feel like your aura is purpley blue. I do. Yeah. Look,
Oh, thank you.
I like to look at auras. I can see them, not on every single person though. It depends on how open they are and vibrant and because you're a very old soul. I could just see it, you know.
Oh,
So
thank you. So if I can ask you another question,
sure.
we kind of touched a bit about Mercury retrograde and how even today, I mean, my computer's still
Oh,
lagging and stuff, but we were both like, no, we're
well,
unstoppable, you
yeah.
know, we're limitless. This,
Yeah.
so I talked a little bit about this with Marin, who I found through you
I
guys.
love her. I watched a little bit of that before I fell asleep last night. It was amazing.
Oh,
I love
she is,
her.
yeah, I love her too. She's got like such amazing energy and again, so much wisdom and knowledge. So thank
Yeah.
you so much for shouting her out. And
You know, Jason had found her, and then once he told me, I went to watch her, and I'm
yeah,
like, oh, you should do a shout out.
yeah,
Let's, you know, like
yeah,
as I love our soul tribe, and I want to just promote our family.
yeah.
Like we got Lance from Ascent, right? But he's from the soul tribe.
He's
You know,
totally so,
everybody's from the soul tribe. You're
yeah.
from the soul tribe. When I first saw you, I was blown away.
Hmm.
Wow. So we're gonna keep doing that. There is so much talent. We have artists in our soul tribe,
Yeah.
painting pictures and stuff, like gorgeous.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
that's
musicians. Oh my gosh, we have everybody. We have a huge family of just talent.
I love it. I love it. And that's the thing is
Yeah.
that like we're not alone, right? Like when you start
Oh,
opening up and seeing like how this is our family, like these are the people that we're drawn
yeah.
to these people for a reason. And you guys are a big part of like connecting that. So I think
Yes.
the three of us should do something, me, you and Marin. That would be fun.
I'm gonna have a divine feminine round table.
Oh, full
Yeah,
body chills. Yeah.
all girls. Yeah, we all gotta come together. Powerful women. Yeah. Because there's
Love
and then
that.
we have women that need us. They need to hear
Yeah.
us. And yeah, so we can help others that way too.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Yeah. So one thing that we talked about was the negative aspect of Mercury retrograde. And that's what everybody focuses on, myself included, right? Even, even this Mercury retrograde, there's so many times I've caught myself being like, oh, this is Mercury retrograde. And then when I was talking to somebody, I got this download and I was like, oh shit, I'm manifesting this. I'm calling this into my life because I'm saying like I'm focusing on the negative aspect. There's like I said with Marin, everything has a dark and a light, the yin and the yang. And when
Yeah.
we just focus on the dark aspect of it, that's what we're calling in because that's where our energy is going.
Yeah, we gotta shut that down.
Shut it down. Like,
Get the sage, get the hemp, and get the pine needle extract.
yes.
Jason, probably the pine pollen powder.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh
If any of you guys are in like a relationship,
Or
get that.
then go for that one. Like I think he probably takes a couple like cups of that. I don't know. He's going crazy.
He's just well, that Jason is just like man, seeing his growth has been so beautiful to witness it.
Oh,
Like he has grown so much and opened up so much.
he
And it's
has. I
like
love it.
it is so amazing. I mean, he's fully activated. He's activated others. I just saw an orb fly past you.
Oh shoot. It loves my sage and flowers. I heard flowers and your plants too. They're very attracted to that. Our guardian angels, the orbs that they send. Yeah,
I
definitely.
love it.
I
I
love
love
it.
it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's
cool.
so
And
many of Jason's like sayings that I've taken now. Like
yes, I
I'm like
know.
1000%. That's like that I use that all the time now. And the yeah. He's just
Oh my
he's so
god.
funny, right? And his
Yeah.
gematria. I love that he's brought that into the shows.
Like, where did this come from, Jason?
I love it. I love
But
it.
I love how much pride he takes in it, right? He's very he's so confident in it and it's so cute.
So awesome. Yeah.
So more power to him. I just I can't wait to see him just blossom even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see him as this like, well, the lotus flower, right?
He's a lotus. Yeah.
He's
He's a
just
lotus.
like he's coming out
Yeah.
of this, you know, his like he's shared a little bit, not that I don't want to talk about
But
his personal
yeah.
life, but he's coming
Yeah.
out of, you know,
He,
a hard time, some
yeah,
darkness, and he's
a
just
swamp.
blossoming.
Yeah, he's coming into his own and
Yeah,
he doesn't even know. He's not even aware
yeah.
of like how much we actually see. Cause like I see him full on channeling. I see
Oh
him just
yeah.
really helping people and not really even, you don't have to put much work into it because it just comes to you, you know?
I
So I think
agree.
that's the part he doesn't see it yet, but it's
Yeah,
there. It's already there and
yeah.
it's getting bigger.
I see that too. Yeah, I've heard you say that a couple times, and I'm like, oh, I see that too. It's coming, Jason.
No. Oh yeah. I see him going all the way with it too. I
Yeah.
don't see him in the school system forever.
I don't either. I don't either. I see him doing a lot with his writing because that is a huge talent that he has.
Oh
Man,
my
when
gosh.
he
Yeah.
shared that, it was just like I still was just
He I just can't, everything he does though throughout his whole life, and it's an Aries thing too. But they're very good at what they do.
yeah,
They're, they're the champ of whatever they're working on.
yeah, yeah, so
And
true.
he's always in a team leader too,
Yeah,
But yeah, he's such a good guy, such a good brother for sure.
yeah. Oh, I love it. So
Man, and how about you? Do you have siblings?
I
And
do.
are you real close? And do you have spiritual gifts to get like the same gifts?
So I
Things?
have my brother that lives here with me, and then I have an older half sister and a younger half sister, but they're still like because we're originally from the States, from New Mexico,
Okay.
and I never grew up with them. Like my older half sister, she lives in California actually,
Oh,
and
oh wow.
then my
You
yeah,
should
I think
come visit.
I know, right? That
Yeah, that would be fun.
I know, and I haven't like I mean I haven't seen her for years, and
Oh,
my younger half sister, I think she's back in New Mexico. Sadly, I don't know them very well because we never
okay.
grew up together. But my brother and I, yeah, we're close.
Oh,
It's so weird because sometimes people will be like, "I thought you guys were a couple when I saw you," and they're like, "I'm like, we look so much alike," and then they're like, "Yeah, I see that now. I don't know why." So
that's
we
so
are very similar. Like he also
yeah.
has dreads.
How
Um,
cute. I love it.
yeah, he also
So
does
much.
Reiki and he plays the
Wow.
didgeridoo. Do you know that instrument?
I love that and it's
Yeah,
beautiful. That
yeah.
and it's not really heard of in today's
No,
world now. So oh my gosh, you have a star brother.
yeah,
Yeah.
I totally do. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm a part of their so him and his partner Christy, she's an amazing woman too, who's also very spiritual.
Wow.
So they had created, oh, I don't even know, a number of years ago. I think it's been over like 15 years now. A group called Tribal Vibes. So we're a drumming group. My brother plays the didge, and we do like fire dancing and belly dancing.
Oh my gosh, belly
Yeah,
dancing, I love.
yeah.
It's
I
so
could totally see you being a belly dancer.
oh, it's so spiritual and it's
It
so
is.
fast and it's fun. Oh my gosh.
It's
That's
so
so
there is
cool.
so much healing in dancing. So much healing. I'm actually been stepping out of my comfort zone, and I have a friend of mine, Malika, who does chanting, and she, after we did this amazing women's retreat, she was like, I want to create something with you.
Yeah.
It was like my normal like response would be like, I don't have anything to offer, you know,
Oh,
but something inside of me was like,
yeah.
just say yes, just say yes.
Yep.
And as soon as I did, it was
Yeah.
like all these downloads, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a thing on embodiment dance.
Yep. I would
Dance,
love this. You got to. You got to put this up too.
yeah. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I could somehow maybe record it and put it out somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
And you could even, I could see you, and before, like when I was getting ready this morning, I'm like, I wonder if she dances and stuff and music. Do you sing? Like,
yeah,
I could just sense like a music background or dance or something. I can
yeah,
totally see you maybe like having a spiritual dance, almost like a class like that we can all go to online or something.
yeah. Oh, well, maybe you'll push me into
Totally.
that. Like
Yes. Go
dancing,
for it.
dancing is a big part of my life, like my kids' lives. It's when I connect the most to source, and I can feel it. That's where my like I now know that it's like light language that I'm doing with my hands, and
Oh,
I can like send out these codes to people. I didn't even know I was doing that until I started seeing people online doing
right.
the same kind of stuff, and I'm like, I recognize that.
Oh, I love this. You're meant to go that way. See the doors, when the universe opens those doors, you have to say yes.
Yeah,
I encourage you to
exactly.
say yes. Yeah.
And was exactly what it was. As soon as I said yes, it was like downloads and like music was coming to me and all these
Nice.
I've had all these things come to me now and I'm like, I just had to say yes. Like
That's it. That's all. Saying yes to every great opportunity. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
You're getting brighter and brighter. Your light is gonna blind us. I
Oh,
love it. This is amazing. You're really taking off, and your channel too. Congratulations. It is really grown. And
oh,
I'm hoping Soul Tribe, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please to Gypsy Mama. She's almost monetized. Let's make it happen today.
thank you. Yeah. Oh,
Awesome.
it's been so amazing because the people coming to my channel, they're from the Soul Tribe and like I get to
Oh,
connect and know these people more and it's so beautiful to share this energy with them.
they
And
love you. Oh my gosh. And I do too. Every time Jason will put your name up there, because I'm not allowed to have the comments on, but
yeah,
sometimes I do.
yeah.
And I say
I
you
love
don't, that they're on.
it.
But I just want to. I love the energy that you bring in a ton of energy, and then I think that once you're in the chat, like everybody else starts to light up too. You
Oh,
know? Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a great family that just vibes high
it
frequency.
sure is. It sure is. And you know, the more that I connect with people like Jason Ramirez and
Yeah,
Jay Rocco, Wendy Day, you know, Christy,
so sweet. All of
it,
them.
oh,
It's just
I'm
wow.
just like blown away by this family. It truly is a family.
We're so lucky. Like it's like where did all this just happened in a very short time? I got to thank the Queen of Ravens because that's kind of
Yeah,
when it started and everyone
yeah,
started to come.
exactly.
So
That's how I found you guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, she sent us Ravens plus the Soul Tribe.
totally. Yeah, 1000% you did.
So amazing how it all that was in March of this year. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Feels like
Um,
forever.
did I hear you say on one of the shows that are you wanting to create a tarot deck?
Yep, I'm working
Ah,
on it. I'm working on it, and it's gonna be she is gonna be one of the cards. It'll look like her. It's like she looks like a goddess, and she's got the ravens in her background. Yep, I'm not gonna disclose what
yeah.
card it is, but
No.
it's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if it was I thought I heard you say it in one of them, and I'm like, hey, wait, am I just imagining this, or did she say that she wants to create? I was like, oh, okay, I gotta ask her because that just made me so excited because you're so creative too.
Thank you. I'm in the phases of each because there's 78 cards, right? So I'm in the phases. I've got all of them listed, and then I have them all listed on the description of how they're gonna look. So
Oh, I
it's in the
can't wait.
process.
Oh,
Hopefully
that is,
Christmas. Before Christmas, definitely before my birthday, so it has to happen.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
coming together though. I
Oh,
I can visualize each card. And it's funny because there's characters of people that we love in the Soul Tribe.
yeah.
So if
Oh,
we've given you a card, which I'm gonna give you the High Priestess. It is one of my favorite cards. I am gonna give it to you.
oh, so honored. Like that.
Divine Feminine.
That is
For
also one of my most favorite cards in the deck as well. So
it's beautiful, and you have psychic ability. You're like Jason. You're coming into it. You know it's there, but it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
yeah,
You're another lotus flower too.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I had a reading done by somebody once, and when I was there, I had like a shawl on, and she was like, she saw my arms, and she was like, "Oh, you like tattoos?" She's like, I think you need to have a lotus flower on you.
Yes,
And
guess
then
I have one.
so I opened up my scarf and I was like, yeah, I actually,
You have one, yes. Oh my
right on
God,
my heart.
beautiful. Me too. And actually, I've always loved lotus flowers. So, I mean, I got one too.
Oh, of course you do.
For Soul
Like,
Sisters.
of course, oh yeah, like, oh. So
Wow.
I'm like, I wonder how many lifetimes I've had with Kristen because it's such a strong connection, and I love that.
I
Would
feel,
you,
wow. I
would
don't know.
you,
Yes, full
can
card.
I ask you to do maybe a reading on us?
Let's do it. Yeah, because we're all very connected. This Soul Tribe family here. It's crazy because every time I feel this strong connection, we don't even really have to catch up. I feel like that we're picking up where we left off some
Yeah,
other time. Like it's
yeah.
weird. But
Oh
in a
yeah.
good, when I say it's weird, it's a good thing.
I now have adopted weird as like a, I love that word because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be normal.
No, that would be kind of boring, you know?
Yeah, it is boring.
Yeah. Let's see our past life connection, you know, how far back or just any information about this connection. See, the strength card, which in a health reading or, you know, this is past life too. This is healing. So like I was thinking, you have always been a healer. I feel you've always healed me. She does look like a belly dancer, this one. The High Priestess, it's you. This is your card.
Oh,
This card.
my
High Priestess, celebration, good health, bringing back the strength. So I think that you helped me. You brought me back.
Oh.
But I'm sensing that like something crazy, yeah, near death experience for myself. You brought me back. So that's a very touching. I feel that.
Oh,
This is
I have like full body chills.
wow. The Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Okay.
Oh,
I'm also sensing it was probably, yeah, probably one of those weirdos that I've been with in a relationship with that had hurt me. So I think that you were there for me and brought me back to full strength. Wow.
that would explain why I feel like I have this like I need to protect you.
Wow.
It's
No,
just this like it's this on
yeah.
like I don't know, almost like a big sister vibe or something like that where I'm just like, oh no, like
And
that's my girl. That's like,
yeah, it is. We definitely had to have been siblings, and it just fell into my mind too. When that happened with my foot, remember the Queen of Ravens did a reading on it, and she was totally 100,000% on point. It was that partner. I mean, it was a terrible connection, and I was like trying that evil within that person was trying to stop me from my career, my goals, everything, and like trying to shatter everything.
yeah.
Ooh, so that was the pain, and you were helping me, like you were healing me here in the past life from some terrible jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were
Wow.
divinely protected, right? And that's what keeps coming to me is that like
Yeah.
Kristen is divinely protected. There's no
Yeah.
getting in. I love
Yeah.
it.
For you have helped me in this lifetime and that past lifetime. This was like, I feel like a heavy recovery that you brought me back from. Because this is like celebration, that's heartbreak and like hurt and physical hurt is what I feel because I had a near death experience here.
Wow.
So hard. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for doing
Thank
that. Because
you.
I was like, I know we've had past lives together and it was a close
Yeah.
past life. So
Yes. You know what I'm kind of thinking too? You probably, because it's a very strong connection. And then we have, you know, like our moderators too that are very, there's some crazy connection too. I kind of feel like you guys saved me multiple times.
mm,
Yeah. As you know, in this lifetime too, it's like the 9 lives thing, like a cat.
yeah.
Ah, and then I always have you guys lift me up every single time.
But it's also like it's a dance, it's a give and a take.
Yes,
Like you do the
yes.
same thing for us, right? And
Oh
oh,
my gosh, that's true. Yeah. So it goes back to back. I love it.
I love it too. I wanted to share, I
Fun.
shared it with you. I did this before when I was having computer issues and I'm like, okay, I need to see what do we need to hear? And this was the card that popped out for today. And
Sweet and
it's
so pretty.
it's look at the colors around you. Like that,
Yeah,
you are this card.
it's my color, and just like the card. That's
Just
crazy.
like the card. And it's hope, love, and acceptance. So it says, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth, choosing loving thoughts, right? It's
Loving thoughts. Don't get mad.
yeah. And that, as soon as I read that, I was like, oh yes, okay. Cancel anything that I'm thinking about Mercury retrograde. I cancel that now, and I'm bringing in. I visualized what would it be like to speak with Kristen, because that's a big part of the
Aw,
manifestation is like
definitely.
feeling what that's like. You're not just coming
Yep,
from a place of lack, being like, I want to talk with her. It was like,
right.
okay,
You
no, so I
felt,
stepped into that feeling and then started the computer again, and here we are.
and here we are. Yeah, and you're so right. It's you got to step into the feeling. You got to visualize it too. Man, the manifesting right now is intense. I've been doing it, and there's people that don't even know, but I have been like, so what I do, I'm driving around, and I always sing when I'm driving.
Yeah.
But I'll be thinking of someone on purpose just to see if it'll work, and it does. Every time I sing about a specific people, they will text or call me like probably within the hour, and it keeps happening when I go to the beach or when I go like to see the sunset specifically, or if I'm just gonna go for a drive because sometimes
Yeah,
I'll just wanna go drive. But it happens. So
I love
try
it.
it, do it with music and just set your intention, think of
Yeah,
someone and sing about them and just see what happens. But
yeah.
right now, it's really manifestations are on fire.
It is. It
They're
is. I've gotten that card, I think, 2 or 3 times now in readings like that I've done. It just keeps popping out every time. It's like the manifestation, and like it's instant. Like you're saying, like it's so instant when you're in alignment, and you're connected to source and your channel. It's coming through.
I know it's hilarious because I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, all right, if that's working, I'm going to really manifest a specific goal, which I'm doing, like business ideas, and like it's crazy.
It is. It's just
Wow.
it's a reminder of how truly powerful we are, right? And
Yes.
and how like we really also need to watch what we say, because I notice this where I work. So I work at a naturopath office, and
Oh,
people will come in sometimes and be like, I'm in pain, I'm sick, I'm whatever, and realizing I am are two of the most
wow.
powerful words, whatever comes after that, right? Like you're calling that into your existence. So
Yeah,
I've been trying to slowly
to help
say
them
to
that
people, like I'm like, stop that right there and tell yourself that you are healthy, you are protected, you're free,
way.
whatever it is that they came in for. And I'm like, because it's so like the I am statements have changed my life. Like
Yeah,
they truly have. And if anybody thinks that's woo woo, try
yeah,
it. Just try it, and you will see how powerful that is, because it's how powerful we are.
yeah. And look what you're doing. I love it. You don't notice it, but you're basically like you're working. It's your God genes are coming through because now you see the people are coming into where you work, right? And immediately you want to help. You're like, no, I got to change their wording.
Yeah.
So that they can, excel and ascend. This is
Because
awesome.
and that's what it is. Like, I mean, I do. I love my job. I'm blessed to be able to work there with the people I
Mhm.
work with, the people I'm surrounded by. But it is, I want to help people. Like I really do. Like I
And
feel like
mhm,
it's I'm not going to be there forever, right? Like I
right.
do want to be able to step out more and just to help people, because there's
Yeah.
just to realize their potential, they're limitless, that each and every one of us are worthy of having these experiences like you talked about, right? Like
Yeah, and happiness, love, everything, abundance. We can have anything we want.
all of
We've
it.
just been lied to for so long. So we got to retrain our brain and, just treat our body better. And it helps, it'll spark all of that. It'll all come together.
Exactly. Which is why it's so important to be detoxifying and cleansing and
Yes.
you know, stop doing certain things, right? If there's
Yeah.
certain things that like if you afterwards are feeling like not good after or you feel drained, that's your higher self or source telling you like maybe
No.
you shouldn't be around that person or doing that thing anymore. I
Or
like
stabbing pain in your foot so you
right?
can't.
Right?
So God
It's
was
like,
like, "Come on now, stop. Like,
yeah,
get
stop.
away from this person."
Yeah. Well, have you know on that topic, have you noticed like different foods and stuff changing for you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just eating more clean. Like I refuse, like I'm trying to train myself. I'm like, no, only go to the produce section. That's all you get. Because that's what's gonna be good for your inner body. Because if the inner, like it's mind, body, soul. So you gotta have all of that aligned to be pure and as clean as possible. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, I had to
It,
change a lot. I used to love, just like Jason, we love sweets, but you gotta no. I trained myself. That's a no-no,
yeah.
like coffee. That's why I just do the pine extract because
Mhm.
I used to put some, sugar in there back in the day. But with this coffee, no, this is to ascend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
all I do is oat milk. That's it. Like,
Oh, that's so good. That's
yeah,
good for yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Because I'm like, wait a second. This is ascension. This is ascent products. I'm going to ascend. This
yeah,
is everything's gonna change now. So salad for dinner. I really just do the one meal a day thing. Because I do believe another thing too about intermittent fasting. Like chronic diseases or inflammation, it really does. It goes away.
yeah.
It
It
goes away.
totally does.
Yeah.
I spoke with Marin a bit about this last night. So once I really started actively sun gazing and taking in the
Yeah.
sun, even more during the day, like during the day, I try not to gaze at the sun. I try to do it just at when it's setting.
Right.
But
Yeah.
just taking in the sun and taking it in intentionally, getting those light codes in. I don't
Feels
I yeah, and I slipped into intermittent fasting like it just happened. I stopped
exactly.
snacking at night.
Yep.
I don't need to eat until like lunchtime or something like
Until we're hungry, until you're really truly hungry. Yeah. And
yes,
just make sure it's clean and it's good for you. Yeah.
yes.
And tell yourself that. Just say, this is good for me. You know,
Yeah. And
because
I
it's
really yeah, it's so true. And one thing that I'm really big at like I activate and I program my water. So I
yo.
speak to it and
Mm,
I've got crystals in my water on my
mm,
water. Like I have alkaline water that we buy.
okay.
And so
I'll
on the yeah, alkaline water is huge.
get that. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I was gonna ask you about water because some people gave me some crap the other day.
Really?
Water. But I'm like,
Water
well, I need to know more information. Spring water versus alkaline water. Like which one should I be drinking? Alkaline, right?
well, both. If it's spring, spring is good, but I would just double check because if you notice, I didn't notice this until the other day when I went camping with one of my best friends, and a lot of the bottled waters, they're adding fluoride to it.
Ooh, bad.
And we
I
don't think of that, right? You just see it say spring water. So you're like,
yeah.
oh, this is good. And it's like, but you really look, or sometimes like if you look at the, which seems weird to have ingredients on water, but there
Mm,
is, and it's not actually spring water. It's like tap
so
water and
see, yeah, the tap water thing I always thought like purified water when it says that, I
yeah,
was always thinking, no, this is just tap. Give me
right.
a they're
Yeah,
trying they're trying to get us any way that they can.
they are.
Any way
Yeah.
they can. That's just
Anyway.
in the world.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely like speak to your water, activate it, program it. I've got crystals in my water and then I've got stickers like, and I write things on my jug. So I have like love and gratitude. You are beautiful, whatever
Oh,
you want to put into it because water is life. Like I really feel like water is another big one that we've been
yeah,
hidden from, like how
yeah,
powerful it actually is.
it
Um,
is. Yeah, the water and the sun together activate us for sure.
Totally. Yeah. And I mean, you look at how much they've told us to stay out of the sun and to wear sunscreen and all these
Yeah.
things where it's like, That's so
Yeah,
much worse for you.
terrible. I refuse the sunscreen. Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
the burn. But you know, after you get a base and you don't burn if you're
yeah,
really, white. But,
exactly.
but definitely, I just love the sun. And then when you come back home from being out in it, you feel so good.
Oh,
Oh, love
yeah.
that.
We haven't really had the sun the last couple of days. It's been gloomy and I'm just like, ooh.
Oh, it'll come.
Welcome. That's why it is. It's also so like being
Yes,
grateful for every, chance that you get to be in it, to go outside, get your bare feet on that ground.
I
Grounding is
do.
another, it like comes up so like when you said that you went to the beach this morning, I was just like, I was able to tap into that for a second. I was just like, oh wow. Like,
Yeah. And no one was there because they're rushing off to work.
yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. I
And I'm
love
just like,
that.
this is awesome. And I just walked it. I was there for like an hour, and then I came back. I was just pumped for
Yeah.
our show and for today. I'm just excited.
Me too. Me too. I was just like jumped out of bed. I was like, I'm having a shower and everything.
And then the coffee. And then we planned to have our coffee together on
I
the show.
know. I
Yeah.
love that you sent
Our-
that message.
I know, right? And that's my little coffee bar.
So
Mm-hmm.
cute. So cute.
It is.
You have so many orbs flying around you.
Do I really? They
So
must be
many.
acting
Yeah,
off.
there you go.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I can't see them. I'm looking at the Zoom, my window there. I don't see them. And it's daytime. Usually you can't see them, but you can see them.
I can see them.
Wow. They're protecting me. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
love it.
So cool. Do you
Yeah.
want me to pull cards on anything else that you can think of?
Um,
I got them.
yeah, I would love
Anything you want. Personal reading, public personal reading.
yeah. Can I be a little selfish here?
Don't
And
need to be selfish. Remember that. Nurture. You gotta love yourself.
yeah,
Ask
so true.
yourself.
I wouldn't mind some, to see what the cards are saying about this, my, healing business that I'm working on of
Oh,
trying to get out of this matrix.
yes. Oh, I see you flying. I really do. All right, we got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Page of Cups. This is all new beginnings. This is new chapters, new beginnings. You got look at all the pentacles. King of Pentacles too. That right there, that's very successful. So I see you, and here we go, King of Wands too. With the fire. And
Oh,
you're fast. We like the fire.
yeah.
So definitely this is gonna be a quick, you're going up very quickly. So I don't think, and I could do it without the cards. I already know you're not gonna be working where you're working very long. You're not. And I'm hoping today you're monetized and then you're gonna fly. You will be today. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna
Oh,
manifest that.
yeah.
Look how fast this is. This is the Ace of Wands. We have all these wands are fire energy.
Oh,
And then we got
wow.
the Justice card. So I'm kind of I'm not normally about time, but I mean I'm thinking Libra season. There you go. You're not going to be working where you work once Libra season hits. You're full time healer and making inspirational videos. That's what I see.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
I see it. I feel it. You're on your way. Look, manifestation. Listen. You've already seen it. You
I
already pictured.
have.
You're gonna be. You're gonna be sailing. You're gonna be booked. I'm gonna put it out there in the universe. You're gonna be booked. You're gonna be booked out for months. Yes.
I have seen it. Like
Mm-hmm.
you saying that, I see it. Like I've visioned so many times because I want to get out of the city. Like I want to be out of the city, and I keep seeing this like, smaller house. I don't need anything big. I
Oh,
love tiny homes, but a
yes.
big garden. And I
Mhm.
see like a separate place that I do like my healing and my essential oils and divination and
It's your sanctuary that you're gonna work. And then it doesn't become work. It becomes passion and love and your space, what you love.
yeah.
Yeah, just pull another one, and it happens to be the Knight of Cups. So
Hey Lance.
yeah, I think the ACENT products need to be a daily thing for you.
Yeah, for sure. I actually I interviewed him yesterday, so
No
that
way. Oh,
video will go up tonight. So
oh wow, that's exciting. Okay.
yeah.
I did not know. That's awesome. Well, yep, he came into the reading and I feel so that's bringing our because we named him that card.
Yeah.
The nutritional things, the things you're doing for yourself internally, it's just it's helping you bloom for sure. This
Oh,
is
that's
awesome. I know.
that
I
was
see. You're not going to be working at that place.
yeah.
No.
Oh, thank
No.
you so much, Kristen. And you know what? That's the area of my life that I first awoke to. Like
Awesome.
before I
Mm-hmm.
had kids, it was like my husband at the time, my girl's dad, we struggled to have kids. We were like struggled for 3 years before we were able to have her with help.
Uh-huh.
And but that opened my door. It opened, you know, I it was like the westernized medical system, like all of that came to
Yeah.
light for me.
Yeah.
Toxins came to light for me, foods, like everything we use around and take into our bodies. It
Toxins.
was all like that's where my awakening on
Yeah.
that aspect happened. And then I used to own a store called Precious Earth. So
No
that
way.
that bloomed out of there. And so like
Oh boy. I sensed that medicine background, the medicine woman. Yeah.
because you're so intuitive, like you're so
Wow.
connected to divine.
You
Like,
actually had a store.
yeah,
Wow.
I
That's so
did.
cool.
I was
Wow.
it was a I loved that store. I still miss it. I had it for about 7 years.
Mhm.
And it was like my kids would come to work with me. I had a few staff and their kids would come to work because I don't believe that kids should be separated from parents, like
Oh,
especially
I
at a
don't
young age.
know.
Um, so and
Oh,
it was all about, yeah, teaching people and helping people to learn about like
that's beautiful.
products for
Wow.
good for Mother Earth and for us, right? Like really
Yes.
understanding that. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Well,
thank
now
you.
I got another download. You're going to be involved in a wellness center that I will probably be a part of too. It's part of my manifestation, but I'm
Oh,
bringing over.
you just gave me full body chills there.
Oh my gosh, that's one of my big manifestations. And then I'm gonna need beautiful healers. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
We're all gonna be helping the world, everyone. Anyone we can help, that's what we're here to awaken everyone
Yeah,
and their gifts too and teach them how to heal and how to help themselves.
I
So
agree. I
it's
agree. Yeah,
awesome.
I love that. Oh my goodness.
I see it. I don't know. I get visions a lot and it's in broad daylight. It's when I'm just sitting here like this. They just come.
You're just so gifted. Like I love how tapped in you are to your gifts and abilities. It's
Aw,
and
thank
even you, I've seen you grown like as I've watched you, right? And I love how now you're like, I don't even need the cards for this. And then you speak from what source is giving you.
that's true. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes I should, because sometimes the cards can take that away
Yeah.
from you,
Yep.
what source is trying to it keeps repeating in your head.
Yeah.
And I don't want the card to persuade me to say something else
Right.
because I gotta say what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Keep doing that, please, because
Okay.
every time you do, I'm just like, wow, this woman is just like
Aw.
so connected. It's
Oh
so
my
beautiful.
goodness. It's amazing how powerful we are. So we're all waking up and the feminine. I think this is the time right now is the feminine. All of us women we're really excelling.
Oh
We're
yeah.
taking our power back that they took from us years and centuries ago.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
can feel that fire just like rising.
Trying to hold us down and say we're
Yeah.
not enough. Come on.
Not gonna
And
happen.
we're strong. We're so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Or
Yeah.
anything. So yeah, we're changing the world and the view that they always had on women. So
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 true.
watch out, right?
Yeah. Watch out.
Yeah. No, this is awesome.
I love that. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so beautiful.
It was. It was so fun. And yes, it's gonna be on both of our channels. So you guys, I really would love you to go to Gypsy Mama's channel You gotta subscribe, share it all you want, like it, comment. We love the comments.
I
We want
love
to know
that.
what you thought,
Yeah.
or if you have any manifestations or visions of how we can all help each other and come together, stay together. We all have to protect each other too.
Yeah.
That's a big one. We gotta start like I want to start doing a prayer before our live shows with me and Jason, and like I have to. We gotta shield up. It's
It is.
getting spiritual warfare. We gotta shield up.
Yep. That's so I've done 2
Yeah.
videos now where I didn't like do a protection prayer and call upon my guides, and
Yeah,
both those videos were like just all I mean, it was just not I was like, okay. There I know, I've heard you. I gotta always do it, like be really diligent on especially when
yeah.
you're working with a like we're working with technology. So
Technology, yes. And
yeah.
definitely. Well, thank you. And I'll be in touch later, but thank you so much for this wonderful little get to know you. It's not
Oh,
going to be the only time. We're going to do this on a regular basis. So,
yes, thank you. This has just been
yeah.
so amazing.
Aw. Yes. And everyone, like I said, go subscribe. Let's get her monetized today.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
yes,
you, Kristen.
everyone, have a wonderful, beautiful day, Soul Tribe.
We'll
Bye.
see you. Bye.